Drake, a pretty emphatic victory here from your hockey club against the team that had, coming into this game, the best road record in the league.
Yeah, no, awesome home stretch, I think. The last 4 games was great. Obviously, another shutout for Levy. His 4th or something of the year. He's playing awesome. So, no, it was a great home stretch against, and tonight a good win against a good team.
When you see Tim heading to the third period, leading like that, to play like that, just how much emphasis was there to finish off strong and really kind of make a statement?
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, they're going to come after our best player, and it's 5-6 nothing. We're going to go back out on the power play. It's just how it is. I think other games that doesn't happen. Maybe you send out a few other guys to get a chance, but yeah, you can't do that to our best player.
Drake, a couple of weeks ago, you guys were being criticized for your lack of offense, and you guys have got it going. What do you think has created that?
Yeah, I think it was a matter of time. I mean, we've been getting contributions up and down the lineup, which has been great. So I think it was a matter of time. We've been playing pretty solid, and tonight was one of those games where everything just kind of found its way in.
At some point during the first 2 periods, did you say to yourself, what do I have to do?
I've been saying that for the last month, I think. But no, it was good. Nice play there on the power play by the boys, and I was happy to see one go in for sure.
Did you just keep telling yourself, because you were getting the looks, right? The first 2 periods, I think you had a couple of good looks at it.
Yeah, no, you got to keep grinding away and keep praying that one's going to go in here soon. So it was good to get a bounce and just another win. Honestly, it was a big game tonight, and yeah, big effort from the guys.
What does a win like this and kind of the homestand overall do for momentum kind of going forward on the road trip coming up?
Yeah, it was huge. Obviously, the last bit there was some emotional games right to the very end, and it's nice to just put in a good effort tonight, get rewarded, and obviously, yeah, just a big win. And happy to make it, 4 wins in a row or whatever it is.
And moving on to Nashville and the rest of the road trip, how much momentum did you build going into the stretch?
Yeah, huge road trip, obviously, before the break. So, we'll try to put our best foot forward here going on the road and hopefully finish off good before the break.
How do you describe your excitement, Drake, at this point in the season when you see where you guys are at the standings for the first time in your career?
It's really cool. I think it's a lot easier to get up for games now. Where in years past, you're kind of out of the picture at this point, but standings are so close right now. So many teams playing well. You can't afford to take a night off. And credit to the group in the last couple of weeks. I've been playing really good and pretty consistent, I think, and it's been nice to get rewarded for it.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, when they took that penalty and, we had an opportunity to bury him, and I think we did, so, good on us.
Obviously, you guys have gotten used to the defensive style that Travis Green is in. How would you compare how this team was with that system in October compared to now?
Yeah, definitely some growing pains for sure. We had a lot to learn, but I think tonight they only had 15 shots, so I think that's a big display of our defensive game right now.
What does it say about maturity here if you guys responded to that play on Tim like you did?
Yeah, honestly, I can't really make a comment on that. I didn't really see much of it, but pretty dirty play just from the penalty that he got. So Timmy's alright. He's a tough guy, but yeah, I don't think there's a place for that in the league.
What do you think's working for you specifically on the power play? Just getting those 2 goals in the last 2 games, and obviously you guys scored a couple others tonight.
Yeah, I'm just trying to have more of a shooting mentality. Brady and Drake do such a good job at the net front, so just throwing pucks there. Goalie can't see it.
Half the battle trying to avoid hitting them.
Yeah, exactly. I think it ticked off their guy tonight, but I'll take it.
I guess. Thank you.
Yeah, great. I had it on the other side, so it would be all fine. Doctors do a great job stitching me up, so all good.
It seems like you guys were really fired up and ready to go. How would you describe the environment on the ice tonight?
Yeah, I think so. That's what I wanted to do. We wanted to try and get right after him. I think we didn't create a whole lot in the first, but the second, third period was great, and yeah, we stuck with it, and everybody played for Levy there at the end, and that shows just a great team.
Tim, is that one of the more dominating performances that your team has had this year?
Yeah, I mean, 52 shots to whatever. I think they're a really good team over there. and give them credit the way they played when we played there. But I think we were a better team tonight.
Tim, what did you think of that play by Hartman?
Yeah. To be honest, I didn't really see what happened. I didn't see the replay yet. What happened is I just hit my face off the ice. We were going at it there before. I don't know. I didn't see the replay yet.
You've mentioned at different points this year that your team is capable of hanging out with anybody. How does it feel to get such a dominant win over one of the best road teams, if not the best road team in the league?
Yeah, it gives us obviously a lot of confidence. We know every game is big for us right now. And we just got to keep chipping away, going day by day. And we've said it multiple times. We haven't accomplished anything yet. We want to get further and keep playing the way we've been playing.
What's maybe working with your line with Kachuk and play?
Yeah, I think we all bring something different to the table. It's been great. I think we had some chemistry before that over the last years when we played for a longer time. And now it's just getting back the chemistry together and creating chances and playing good defensively.
What worked on the power play for the period? 3 goals in less than 3 minutes.
I think we're just moving it quick. The first power plays we didn't move it quick enough and kind of gave them easy outs. And on that one, I think we're moving it quick, taking the smart shots, and not just throwing it on the net. And I got rewarded for that.
How would you describe Brady's pass to you when you scored?
It was I gave him a pass, and then he handled it pretty well, and it was a great pass. I kind of thought he was going to give it back to me. It was on his backhand, so just great play by him.
Coach, obviously lots to like from your team's game here tonight.
Yeah, it was a great effort. From the drop of the puck, you could tell that our team was ready to play, and just a really, really good 60-minute game.
In terms of ranking, I know it's tough, but where would you rank this performance this season?
Yeah, I mean, right up there. It's, you beat a team like Minnesota, like, they're a really good team, really good road team, and, like I said, we played very solid right from the drop of the puck on.
After Hartman with that incident on Stützle, was it important to put the Wild in their place after that?
I don't know if it was important to respond with some goals, for sure. You never like to see a play like that, and there's not a lot of place for that in the league, and it was nice to score on the power play for sure.
We talk about Jake Sanderson's contributions and just sort of, he's one of those players who have been growing into that maturity that we've talked about.
Yeah, I think Sandy's just one of those players that he's just really good at everything. And he's still young, and his game's still growing. And I know he's, at the beginning of the year, he had his plus minus wasn't where he wanted it to be, but he's just an excellent player.
What did you like from just the line with Kachuk, Stützle, and Drew that seemed to really be clicking up there?
Yeah, again, three good players. I think we've been looking for a little bit of chemistry within that top six. I've liked what I've seen out of it, and obviously they had a good game tonight too.
Amadio also gets on the board. Just what have you seen from his game?
Yeah, it was good to see. I mean, that Pinto always draws, a tough matchup. I thought Amo had a really good game a couple games ago against Toronto, and credit to him. We challenged him a little bit to be that everyday player, and when he is, he's very effective, like he was tonight.
Sorry, Coach. Josh Norris wasn't able to finish the game here. Any update on him?
No update.
Obviously, this team has gotten a better grasp of the defensive tactics you've implemented. From what you remember of them earlier in the year and when they were going through those growing pains, what was the most difficult thing for them to get down that they've found a way to figure out to now?
Yeah, I think just the emotional side of the game, sticking with it, being comfortable playing in a tight game, a 0-0 game, a 1-0, 2-1 game, not feeling the need to press and create something offensively when it's 1-0, 2-1, 0-0, and feeling comfortable playing in that type of game.
Travis, we spent a lot of time here asking you about your inability to score. Mm-hmm. What has kind of turned that around here?
Well, we talked about it last week. I said I think we're since December 14th or 15th in expected goals. and 32nd in finishing. So, when you look at those numbers, you as a coach, you try to analyze what do you have to change. And we have been working on the offensive side of our game, but I think it goes hand in hand. The guys get a couple power play goals, they start to feel better, they start to score more, but also finishing,
It felt like the team was really...
and confidence too. Yeah, feeling good about themselves.
It felt like the team was really focused and feisty from the get-go. Did you sense that in warm-up? Did you get a key for that at any point?
Yeah, I did. We talked to our group about the game against Washington and that we played a pretty good game, but I thought we got a little loose with our game and call it challenge, call it whatever you want. We talked about having a real business-like approach to the game tonight, and we won a few games in a row at home, and we really need to finish this off with a real good game tonight before we head out on the road.
How satisfying is it as a coach to demand something and then to receive it from your players?
Yeah, it's a nice feeling when you win, and when you play the type of game that we did tonight. I think it gives them confidence that they can play it when they really buckle down and put their mind to it. And we're going to need more of that as the season goes on. It's not going to get easier. It's going to get harder as we go, and these last 4 games are going to be important starting in Nashville. Okay.
Just one last thing.
Yeah.
Nick Cousins posted on his Instagram that he had knee surgery. What's the timeline on that?
Yeah, like I said, there is no real timeline. It's going to be a while. It's going to be a couple months before he's back at least.
So season ending?
I'm not sure where that goes. So.